So one of the last and really cool parts of Prezi is the fact that this is an online Web 2.0 is all about collaboration. So you can actually your Prezis are being shared and other people share theirs. So sometimes you don't have to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to click on Explore and let's just look for Romeo and Juliet. So I know we use that in our English classes, and I'm going to click here on character chart. Now, not every Prezi is allowed to be shared and made copies of, but for example, here we've got make a copy. Now, when I click this, it brings it up, and now I have a copy of Romeo and Juliet in my file called Your Prezis. If I click on this, and I click here on Edit Prezi, it will bring up the Prezi that whoever this is that created it made, and then I can alter it and make it what the information that I want. So if it isn't quite the same information you want to put in there, but it's close, you can easily go in and add that information. Now this Prezi doesn't seem, let's see if there's a lot in here. It doesn't look like there is. But you can click in here, double click, and you can change what you want. Sometimes this works really well if you like a background that somebody has in a Prezi and you want to use that for a background on one of your Prezis. Or again, if someone's put the work out there to create a Prezi and they're willing to share it and make a copy, again, you're saving time. All you're doing is making sure it's tweaked with the information that you're delivering to your class as well. So let's go back real quickly here. I'm going to exit and I'm going to just see if I can find a different one that maybe has a little bit more information on it than that one did. So let's search again, Romeo and Juliet. This one looks a little more in depth. Does it say make a copy? It does. Excellent. I'm going to make a copy. Brings it back here. I'm going to go here and I'm going to edit. So that means I'm going to bring it back up again, and I'll just kind of take a look and show you on one that has a bit more information that you can go in on a copy now that is part of your folder, that once you start changing it and saving it, it's yours. You don't lose it, which is kind of neat as well. I'm going to X out of here, and you can see it's now starting to download all the different things that they have added in to their Prezi. I'm going to back out here. See, it's kind of all shaped here, and so it's using pictures from the movie. If you want, you can make something bigger if you want it to be bigger or smaller. If you don't like it, you can delete it. If you're like, oops, you can put it back. If something's misspelled, heaven forbid, you can go in and change it that way. If you want to make it a different color, you can highlight and make it a different color. Again, it just gives you all these options to save your time to maybe create a PowerPoint that just kind of takes it to the next level. If you have any questions, and there's one other part, you can take old PowerPoints and make them Prezis. You have to save them as PDFs and then you insert them in, and we'll probably look at that maybe at a future staff meeting. But if you have questions, please feel free to get a hold of myself, Mr. Foltz. He's used it several times. Even Mr. Thompson has used it as well. I think Ms. Stam has used it. There's a few of us that use Prezi. Some that are very advanced users, but we're more than glad to help you through this process to use this great educational tool.